As protests continue to gather pace across the nation, the family of Rayshard Brooks gave their first emotional press conference. The 27-year-old father of three died on Friday after he was shot twice in the back by a police officer. His death has been ruled a homicide. The officer who killed him has been fired, and his grieving family wants justice.
Because tomorrow we're going to have to deal with it again. We're going to have to bury him. We're going to have to say, we miss you. And if we didn't say we love you enough, we got to apologize to him for not telling him that we loved him that much.
Rayshard Brooks was killed 3 weeks after George Floyd died in Minneapolis, after an officer knelt on his neck for almost 9 minutes. Now, police forces across the US are promising major reforms to procedures, community policing, and their relationship with African Americans. In New York, the city's anti-crimes unit, comprising of around 600 police officers, will be reassigned. The unit was involved in the death of Eric Garner in 2014 and was responsible for a disproportionate number of shootings and complaints.
Make no mistake, this is a seismic shift in the culture of how the NYPD polices this great city. It will be felt immediately throughout the 5 district attorneys' offices. It will be felt immediately in the communities that we protect.
Despite his insistence that law and order must be enforced, President Trump says the death of Rayshard Brooks is concerning.
Thought it was a terrible situation. I studied it closely. I'm going to get some reports done today, very strong reports, and we'll have a little more to say about it tomorrow, but certainly to me, it was very disturbing.
On Tuesday, it's expected President Trump will sign an executive order aiming to improve police training, weeding out bad officers, and improving dealing with mental health issues. It's not expected his order will address systemic racism. Even as police reform appears to be sweeping the nation, those calling for change say it's not enough. Most of the changes involve procedures and not police accountability. Many want to see officers who carry out unjustified killings face justice, something that all too often doesn't happen. Andy Gallacher, Al Jazeera, Miami, Florida.